Hey guys, what's going on? It's Grant from Grant and Shelby here today with the February Barbell Box. Very excited to open this sucker up. So real quick, for those of you guys don't know, Barbell Box is a fitness subscription box that costs roughly around 35 bucks per month, depending on shipping. And these guys mainly focus on supplements, which I definitely really like because I am a supplement nerd. So this is a perfect box for me. They typically even give one full sample of something. So like, I believe last time it was a full sample of BCAAs. They've done pre-workouts before. They've done a ton of other stuff. So very excited to open this box and get started. All right, well, there is a lot to pack in with this. Shoot, let's go ahead and start off with a pretty cool thing that I've seen Barbell Box do before. They actually have a little bit of their own equipment. So this time they gave me some wrist straps. Very excited about these. Looks like they're black, which I don't have a black pair. Seems to be very comfortable, kind of like a normal wrist strap. Wrist wrap, golly. The material's pretty stretchy, which is really, really nice. Honestly, my favorite are my Rogue ones, but you know, I do like these. I actually don't really wear a lot of wrist wraps. Typically, whenever I'm doing like biceps, I do, and some back stuff occasionally. But majority of the time, if I had to wear these, it would be on push days. So still very excited. Thank you so much, Barbell Box. Next up, we've got vitamin D3, 1000 IU of vitamin D3. Looks like 90 soft gels. Definitely do want to try this just to see exactly if it does improve my mood or if it does not, you know? A test is always good to try. Next up, we've got Arnie Max gel. Okay, unique one. Looks like it's a pain reliever. You know, it's kind of just for fast-acting pain. I assume that this is just honestly a like menthol type of gel. Actually doesn't really smell like menthol. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so it's an aloe gel that has a couple of leaf extracts and some other chemicals that support pain. So, okay, interesting there. Honestly, my favorite thing that to remove a lot of pain or a lot of discomfort is my massager that I've got. You know, it targets really, really good specific areas, but for people who are a little bit on the cheaper side, this will probably be a good substitute for that. Okay, then we've got Brust coffee brew with 20 grams of protein. Last time I got a set of these, Shelby was super excited about it, so I'm gonna ask her about these because since I'm not a coffee guy, but definitely appreciate this. Let's see here. Looks like, again, 20 grams of protein here. It's just coffee flavored. You know, there is no caffeine inside of it, which that's really, really cool. Then it looks like we've got Extreme Protein 32. I've actually never heard of these, and I don't even really know what Peanut Crunch and Cookies and Cream protein bars. They're pretty big, honestly. So, 32 grams of protein, which is a good amount. Definitely. Intrigued about the Peanut Crunch to see if that is good or not. And then we've got 4 sets of Island Punch Extend. I have had these BCAAs before. They're pretty good. This is the Elite Series, so just a couple of other additional things in there. I think it's just like the difference of the BCAAs. It's like from 1 gram of a difference, and then a couple of other things here and there. So I will say that the flavors in these are actually far superior compared to the regular Extend, in which they must be having some collaboration with Extend, because since last time for the full like size type of products you got was Extend. And then to top it all off, you get an Extend, which it's actually, if you guys kind of see that, it's a little bit bad, but you get an Extend water bottle. So looks like just the outside of it is kind of bad, but that's not really a big issue there. Yeah, it's like one of those squeezed water bottles, which I actually don't have any of these, so very excited to have this. All right, my initial thoughts on the box, definitely different. Definitely different. It looks like they kind of brought these back, which that's very intriguing there. It seems like the full-size product is going to be, you know, your vitamins and also cream as well, you know, your aching cream. But other than that, though, like, yeah, it's very out there. It's a lot of different things here and there. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down what are their costs versus what I think the cost should be, and kind of give my overall thoughts on it. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with the Brust. That's so weird to say. But anyway, Brust, they're calling it to be $12 Canadian. So if you put that into American dollars, again, the American dollar is more than the Canadian dollar. So it'd be roughly around like $9-ish, which I can kind of see that. It's a little bit expensive in my personal opinion, just for, you know, $4.50 for one of these. That's a little bit insane, but they sell with 20 grams of protein and also the word coffee. If you combine the two together, it's a done deal for people. So it just makes it more expensive. Next up, we have the Extend Elite. They're quoting that to be $8 Canadian, so probably $6 US. I definitely agree with this price mark, especially for 4 packets. You know, you're getting your a little bit more whenever it comes to the Elites, so $1-ish. Again, it's like a Gatorade, so if you stop and think about it, how much do you pay for like a 20-ounce Gatorade? That's equivalent to how much you would pay for this. So if it's a little bit more, if it's a little bit less, you know, it's kind of right in that area there. Then it looks like we've got the Barbell Box Fitness Wraps. I had to think about that one. They're quoting that to be $20 Canadian. So if we kind of boil that down, it's going to be like, I would say $16 to $17 US. That's a decent price. That's a fair price. I have seen some wraps be like closer to $12, but again, like that's a really good area because I've seen them all the way up to $25 or even $30. I believe the Rogues are sitting roughly around 22, in which those, again, I highly recommend. These would be a really good substitute. So you can never really go wrong with wrist wraps anyway. They're really simple, really easy, and also honestly to make, they're pretty cost effective. So yeah, definitely agree with that price there. Then you also have the Protein 32s. They're quoting this to be $10 Canadian for both of these bars. So with that, you're looking at $7.50, give or take. And yeah, I think that's a little bit steep there. $7.50 for 2, so what, like $3.75 for each bar. That is pretty expensive compared to like what other bars that are around here. Around this area, you're getting like a protein bar, it would probably be like $3 at a gas station. So it being $3.75, that's a little bit more expensive, and you're gonna get roughly around the same amount of protein. And the ones that are actually at the gas station are actually a little bit, and again, I haven't had these before, but they don't really look like they're gonna be that great at tasting. So, you know, take that as you will. All right, then we've got, okay, so they combine these together, which that's interesting there. They combine the Arnie Max here and also the vitamins there, and which they put that to be $30 Canadian. So that would be $25 for both of these. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, to be honest. That's a fair price because of, like, you know, a typical gel for this, icy hot, would be about like $7 to $8, and then you're looking at, you know, 90 days of vitamins. That's a good like probably 10 to 12. So it's right in that price range, just a little bit more expensive here and there. I'm okay with that being 25. Then last but not least, they've got the bottle. It's $10 Canadian again, so it's gonna be $7 there. A little bit off on that, to be honest. I think that this is a little bit cheaper. I think it's gonna be closer to like $3 to $4 because of it's all plastic. I've seen the Gatorade and the Powerade ones be actually significantly cheaper to that price range, but so I would honestly put it to $3 to $4 if I were them. All right, so I went ahead and did my own calculations on what I thought the prices were for each of these, and I think $52 for a $35 box is well enough for this. And if you look at $52, you're getting your money's worth. It's really good, honestly, compared to the other boxes that I've had in the past whenever it comes to barbell whenever it comes to any of the other boxes, they've done, like, they haven't really been that great in the past couple of months. So this is kind of a good refresher here. You're getting a lot of your money's worth. Honestly, it's because of these two right here. You know, I didn't really expect to honestly have vitamins or any sort of, you know, recovery gel there, but I definitely do appreciate them thinking about that. You know, they think about, you know, further health, and they also think about a little bit of your aches and pains. So yeah, if I had to give a rating on this box, I would give it a solid B. It's not that great, but it's also not bad. You know, they have protein in here. They have a lot of trending type of stuff in here. And they also bring back a lot of their older products. So they're trying new stuff. They're definitely exploring, which I do appreciate. But they're also not leaving where they came from. So I definitely do appreciate this box. Give it definitely a solid B. I think an 85% is a good score for this. So anyway, I want to know your guys' thoughts. What did you guys think about the box? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you feel like there was something missing? Please put it in the comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.